Welcome to 5 Ways to Silence the Mind. My name is Jeroen and I'll be guiding you through this lecture, you could say. Please find yourself in a positive, silent atmosphere. Put some soft music. You can YouTube 528HZ and select a YouTube video which plays nice instrumental music. Take a piece of pen and paper and let us just start with a brief meditation to get you into the space to receive. If you've been having a busy day, you just woke up or you're planning to go to bed, you can listen to this at any time. Just really come here. Come into this room. Come into your body. Come into the present moment. Come into the space where I am. This might be a little bit unusual and your mind might not be used to this kind of recording or lecture. We will just invite you to soften into it. Taste the energy, the experience, and judge afterwards. The mind is always critical because it is on an alert state. On some level, the mind always feels threatened because its focus is to protect you, to weigh the pros and cons, the positive and negative, and give judgments on any and all circumstances. This is what can sometimes feel as tiring and is for many people on the planet the reason they need sleep in the first place, just to silence the mind. In sleeping, all resistance subsides, and many people in their sleep process the resistance they experienced throughout the day. We encourage you to go beyond that, to learn and live a life in a peaceful state of mind where you are observing objectively the environment without judging it as positive or negative. Anything that you see, to just see it for what it is. It is alive, and if you want to interact with it, then you must judge it. If you see something negative and you judge it as to be negative, you are amplifying this energy, this presence, this vibration, so to say, in your life. Now, many of us do not judge consciously or with the intention to judge, but the mind has been grown into this through education and our families, and it is not someone's purpose to have you judge, to have your mind on judgment. However, if you do invite yourself to go beyond judgment and see the world objectively for what it is, you will see that many conversations will suddenly no longer interest you. And a new world opens up. For you are not the mind. You are experiencing yourself and life through your mind. But your mind is just one of the, you could say, senses. So are your emotions and your other physical senses, but you also have what you could call multidimensional senses. You could say that your intuition is consisting of a variety of multidimensional senses, basically directing your path in life. even though you might not experience this consciously. Our aim is to experience a silent mind more frequently. And if you do not succeed, then know that you are still within the mind, trying to, within the mind, get out of the mind. But you must first get out of the mind, see the mind for what it is, as a tool, as a pair of glasses through which you perceive the world, and then you can tweak, you can reprogram your mind. So our purpose is to see the world more objectively for what it is, and from this state of objective seeing we can interact with life, but be in our natural positive energy. Because if we do not judge, our natural state is positive. And positive is not a judgment. Positive is just our natural state. Positive not in the sense of a value, positive or negative, but in the sense of feeling good, feeling at peace, feeling at ease, feeling that you trust yourself and that life is going to bring you good things. Life is going to bring you fun things. Life is bringing you experiences that you have asked for consciously or subconsciously. You came here on earth, so you could say, as a soul in a body, and you desired to experience variety of things, and you wanted to use your mind for this. So you chose a culture, a family, you could say educational program or intellectual capacity and emotional capacity, which all create your life experience up to this point. And if you desire to silence your mind more often and see from the objective, natural, positive glasses your real self, your soul, you could say, your heart, then you will see that life is far more than what you thought it was. Let us place you now in a positive bubble. So find yourself with your feet on the floor as you have been listening to this introduction. Now you know what we are aiming for, and even though your mind might not fully comprehend what the pros and cons are going to be of this life experience, of this transition that you are now entering, we invite you to relax into it and experience this adventure, this ride that is life, and know that no future is certain, but only your current ambition, desire, intention, and openness allows you to experience and welcome certain colors of life. So we invite you to open up to life, to its natural state of positive nature, where you do not necessarily understand everything, but you feel comfortable in your body, you feel confident in your beingness, in your personality, you are more silent, observing what it is that you really want in life. So as you place your feet flat on the floor, place your hand palms facing up, close your eyes. We're going to place you in a positive bubble of energy for a few minutes, and after that we will, you could say, dictate the 5 ways to silence the mind. Now you know why this is important. To open up to the adventure, to the positive nature that you really are, and to welcome the joy and the colors of life. And to leave other people in their state of being, whether this is positive or negative. You are just your loving light. You are just your presence, observing objectively what it is that you desire and like. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths and really sink into your body. Become aware of any tension that you are holding. And just accept it. It is there. Whether this is emotional, you can feel it physically. Whether you have been eating not fully healthy, not been drinking enough water, all is well, it does not matter. We will place you now into a positive bubble of energy with the intention to dissolve anything that is no longer serving you. So as you might see your body in your inner eye, see yourself being surrounded by a blue egg shape bubble. This fully envelops your body. It stretches out below your feet, 1 meter to either side of your body in front and back. 1/2 meter below your feet and 1/2 meter above your head approximately. It can be bigger. We ask Archangel Michael to embrace you with his loving light. And even though you have never heard this name or have nothing to do with angels, you could see them as a universal source of love and light that comes forth on invitation. And our intention is now for you that everything that is no longer serving you is being cleared from your physical, emotional, and mental body. As your soul can come into harmony with your physical body. So as Archangel Michael, this blue light, this blue energy is clearing your energy fields, continue to breathe and just stay present in your body. If your mind is active, just let it be active. Accept everything that is going on. Just accept it. And you will see that in accepting your own resistance, your own experience of resistance, it will subside. I am that I am. I am open to receive love for myself. I forgive myself for everything I have experienced, for I was somewhat operating from an unconscious conscience. I was not always aware of what I was doing, and I gathered up all these experiences in life, and even though I might have done right or wrong things, I might have taken well or less well of my body and mind and soul and other people, I am open to forgive myself for everything that I have experienced. And you just continue to breathe as the energy is sliding off of you, being, you could say, dissolved. All resistance subsides. And our intention is that you feel peaceful. And the joy of life can slowly trickle through your life experience. The real joy that you experienced sometimes in life when you discovered something really, really exciting. Maybe when you were a kid. Maybe your youth was not that colorful or pleasant. There were experiences of real joy. And we allow the experiences of our youth and our past and our parents and interactions with our family members to all just dissolve into an objective experience that we have experienced. We just let it slip away, dissolve into the waters of love in our heart. And we ask Archangel Michael to cut any cords and burn any contracts with past experiences, past lives, where we hold judgment towards ourselves or others, where we feel that we are not worthy to live in joy. Because our soul and heart desire to live in positive energy, and our emotions and mind can hold this back. If our emotions flow freely and our mind is silenced and used only when you need to calculate something, drive a car, or interact with society, which is only basically 10 or 20% of the time. The rest you can just simply do on flow with your heart and soul as your guide. If your emotions are clear and flowing, if your heart is your guide, and your mind is silent, knows its place, and can calculate whenever this is needed, or experience a creative expression, you will feel that your positive nature starts to color more areas of your life. Your relationships, your finances even, your physical health, and your desires for a future. Now, as you are placed and completely enveloped by this protective positive energy bubble that is continuously clearing you from anything that is no longer serving you, we invite you to continue to breathe deeper into your belly. Now fully use this time and space, this guidance, to allow yourself to be cleansed. See this as an energetic shower. And now we would like to dictate to you 5 ways to silence the mind. So you can open your eyes and sit in your peaceful natural presence as you are. The compilation of your physical, emotional, mental and energy bodies. You are in your natural, real I am presence. You are consciousness. You are the soul, an aspect of Source, as everyone is, and every object is, for this is where oneness is found. Consciousness. And you are rather intelligent, even though you might feel stupid from time to time. If you see yourself and your life through the eyes of Source, your real nature, you are at peace with all that is. And if you see from your mind, you feel small and separate from the rest of the world and other people. So it is now our intention for you to learn, to master ways to silence your mind so you can see from your real eyes. One of the ways to silence your mind, so you can write this down, but we invite you to stay present in your body, so it is not a mental understanding of what we are saying and then weighing whether this is valuable or suits your ways of doing. We invite you to continue to breathe, stay present in your body, and remain your I am presence. Remain your natural state. And we can feel you as we are recording this, which might sound strange to some. That is why we have been doing such a long clearing, such a long introduction, to just fully really invite you into the experience of what you really are, who you really are, why you are really here, and where you are possibly headed. Because you are the master and the creator of your own life, and you are just waking up to the possibilities of what you can do. So first, one of the ways to silence the mind, continue to breathe, remain in your body, is to just simply breathe and use your 5 senses to come into the present. So this is the first way. Use your 5 senses to come back into the present. The theory behind this is very simple. If you are in a room, but you are thinking about other people, past experiences, or you are maybe fearful, anxious, or thinking about future possibilities, your mind is not here. You are focused on the past or future, and your physical, emotional, and mental body therefore feels uncomfortable in this room. And this is a subtle feeling, and most people are doing this. Yet that does not give you the excuse to do this as well, because if you're listening to this, you desire a richer life than this. So using your 5 senses to come back into the present, which is where your physical body is, in this room, listening to me, with your stuff or other people around you, and only this is real now. First, realize that you are not present. Observe this. Take a breath. And start to touch your fingertips. Look at your hands. You can do this with other people around you, that does not matter. Just touch your hands and feel your fingers touching each other. Take a breath through your nose or mouth and taste what is in your mouth and smell what is in the environment. Then listen to what it is that you are hearing and just observe. And then see. See with your physical eyes everything around you. Really see it. I see a glass with water in front of me. A huge collection of crystals. And you can really start to mention what you are seeing to yourself. And really this is an exercise, and this is very valuable, because if you are in the past or in the future with your mind focused, then you must bring your focus back into the present. So if you do this brief exercise focusing on your 5 senses, then it is easy to go back to the present or the past. Then it is easy to go to the future or the past again. So you must build momentum in the present. So you use this momentum to become more present. So see and touch what it is that you are seeing. Really just, in a sense, be like a child discovering reality in a new way. Touch the glass, maybe even dip your finger in the water. Touch the crystals. Touch the wood or the chair. Your clothes, your hair, your nose, your face. Just really be in your body. Kind of new, experiencing fully present here now. So the next way, number 2, you could say, is an appreciative form. So if you use these 5 senses to bring yourself back into the present, you can now start to enhance the momentum of the presence in the present by affirming what it is that you are seeing. I see a glass. And use your creativity, your heart and your mind to really bring focus into this present and be appreciative of this glass. Maybe touch it, maybe even stroke it with your fingers. And this might feel a bit odd or awkward. This will train you as well to be a better lover. This will train you to love yourself and love others more genuinely. So touch the glass, stroke it with your fingertips, and just simply say, I am appreciative of you. Thank you for being. I like water. And I like this desk that I'm sitting at. And just observe what is around you and just simply say to this, thank you for being. Thank you for being in my life. And you might feel that this shifts your attention even more to this present moment in this room, as you are seeing what is around you for real. And as you are appreciative of what is around you, and you are actively communicating towards these objects, you might feel that you are charging yourself and the objects with positive energy. you will notice that when you leave the room and you will come back into the room feels more full. Because you have literally placed loving energy, loving presence into these objects. The third way to silence the mind is to breathe. And this might be very simple, but many people hold emotional tension in their bellies, and therefore they breathe shallow. So just simply breathe deep into your belly, but don't force it. Just allow every breath to be a little bit deeper, a little bit more relaxed, and with every out breath, release tension. Just a little bit, time after time. You might see a glass in front of you which is empty. You might have 2 syringes. One is clear, one is empty. As you pour positive energy into this glass, you might see that on the bottom of the glass it starts to stir up things. And with the other syringe you might take this stuff out and empty it. Symbolically, we mean that if you take fresh, new breaths, it stirs up things inside you. Emotions, darkness, past memories, tension, traumas even. And with the out breath, you just simply take this out and let it go. And especially in this space, this protective bubble of blue energy, it is directly dissolved and forgiven. So use the breath to cleanse yourself. Breathe in white light and breathe out whatever color, maybe dark red, maybe dark blue, maybe even black, maybe toxic black, depends. But it is good that you are breathing it out. And just focus on the white light, the loving energy that you are taking in. Feel this white light spread into your belly. Feel, see, imagine. And the fourth way to silence the mind is from this breathing to say simply a very effective phrase: I am here now. I am here now. And just breathe in. I am here now. Say this on the out breath. Breathe in. I am here now. And after you say this a few times, say, I am that I am. I am that I am. This sentence simply means that you are aiming or desiring to connect with your natural state of positive energy, your source, your natural beingness, your I am consciousness experiencing life through physical, emotional and mental bodies. I am that I am is saying I am one with all that is. And for some minds this is difficult because you do not want to identify with that which you seem negative. But if you really start to identify with your source, I am that I am, you will see that source is in all that is, and that life is a cosmic school where the teachings sometimes are tough and hard and not understood. But every soul is here to learn and grow. And every dark or negative thing on the world is here to teach a soul about life. Otherwise they would not be here, and otherwise it would not exist. So do not focus directly on the darkest of dark, but simply take your glass with water that is pure white and positive light, or a crystal, and simply say, I am that I am, and feel what happens. Feel how your mind silences further. Feel how it might be struggling and might hold on and might draw you away. You're trying to draw your focus or attention away from this present moment, from this experience, from losing control, because the mind likes to control. That is the ego. But underneath there is a fear that if the mind silences, that it is not safe, so the ego must remain active. This only comes from undissolved memories or emotions, experiences from the past, which have caused your ego to grow and be present and take control over your life. And now it is time to silence this ego and silence the mind and fully come back into your natural state. And I am that I am. Connect yourself back to your one true natural state of I am consciousness, experiencing myself through a human body, with emotions and a mind. And notice that as you do this peaceful presence that you are inviting back into your body, continue to breathe and remain present, feeling your body, feeling your legs, feeling your feet onto the floor. Challenging it is, we know, it is alright. We are pinpointing the direct struggles of your ego and why your life is not as fulfilling as you would like it to be. Therefore, we bring you this teaching, this message, this loving light, this courageous encouragement to be your natural state. And if you are still listening to this, you are courageous, for you have not allowed your ego to take control. But you can feel the struggle inside yourself, that a part of you wants to escape, a part of you wants to run away, a part of you wants to go back into the past or the future to avoid confrontation with that which is the resistance inside yourself. But this is going on all the time, and this is not life. Not life in its richest, fullest possibilities of experiences, and thus will keep joy, love, richness, abundance, gratitude, appreciation, gifts, and good, really, really good feelings away from you. So learn to master your presence, silence the mind, and be present, and if the mind tries to escape, breathe through it. I am that I am. I am one with all that is, even though I don't know what it means, even though I don't know how that feels, even though I don't know where this is going to take me. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am here now. And the fifth one, place your left hand on the center of your chest and your right hand as well, if possible. And simply breathe. And this is powerful and profound. And simply repeat, I love and accept myself for who I am. And breathe, I love and accept myself for who I am. And breathe, I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. And feel this stirring up all kinds of things as you are connecting with your heart, and your heart is expanding through these intentional affirmations. As you place your hands on your heart center, you are inviting your energy, your focus, onto love, the real love, your source, and it dissolves all resistance. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. And this directly touches the emotional body, and you will feel all lack of worthiness, guilt, sadness, anger, fear, all the yucky stuff. And we are feeling you. This is the way to go. You must connect with love and love yourself and allow these emotions to flow. So please cry, release, open the taps of your emotions and just let them go. Be open to experience yourself in love and genuine connection with Source, with Mother Earth. You need nothing else but love, and everything is available for you there. You don't need education, you don't need money, you don't need a job, you don't need family. Everything is in love. But if you like a job, if you like money, if you like education, if you like a family, then it is there for you. But you don't need it. Needing comes from the ego. Loving and liking it comes from your heart, from your natural state of being. So I love and accept myself for who I am. And I forgive myself for what I have done. I did not know, and I am ready to move on. I forgive myself for what I have done. I did not know, and I am ready to move on. I thank all my experiences. I thank all involved, and I send now love and light to everyone in my life, and I release everything that is no longer serving me. I am that I am. I am ready. I am open. I am love. I am light. I am Source. I am courageous. I love and accept myself. I am thankful for all experiences. I am thankful for everyone who gave me these experiences. For I have grown into the person and being that I am now. And without them this was not possible. And without the negative, I could not appreciate the positive so much. And I now understand that I have experienced enough of the negative. I have gathered enough resistance. Now I am on the journey home. Now I am open to experience myself in love. And you do not have to repeat everything that I am saying. You can just simply feel this, continue to breathe, remain in your body. And let the emotions flow. You might feel tears, you might feel laughter, you might feel a lot of sensations. Just breathe. Just let the waters flow. Let the taps open. And thank you for being so courageous to embrace yourself for who you really are. Thank you for listening to 5 Ways to Silence the Mind. listen to this recording at any time, if you do desire to love yourself more, there is much love and information in this. And at any time, if you desire to connect with your true natural state, we are here for you all the time. All you need to do is sit and press play and intentionally connect with your I am that I am. I am one with all that is. I am open to love and accept myself for who I really am. And just simply feel us and the angels standing behind you, touching your shoulders, so you can really feel our presence with you. Continue to breathe as we just simply massage your shoulders. Energetically, we encourage you to just soften, be loving towards yourself, and let all the stress, all the worries, all the pain and suffering of the world, just let it go. Place your hand palms now in front of you, and as a last gift, simply affirm, so repeat after us: I place into my hands all resistance to life. Thank you. I am now moving on. I love you. I give you back to Source. So an angel comes to you now and takes your hands, and takes what is in your hands and gives you a blessing. It touches you on your heart center, on the center of your chest, just to really release it. And just take a breath, and with the out breath, let it all go. And with the out breath, and with this out breath, just know that it is all going out. And it is like peeling off layers of an onion. So you might want to do this again and again. But this is what you can and are releasing now. And with that, my dear friends, we love you. And we thank you for returning home and serving this planet, serving life, serving yourself as Source, being a loving presence and a present to life, the world, and other people, as you are, radiant in love and joy, in your natural light, in your body, present, open to receive the good stuff that life is made of. And thankfully bowing to that which is no longer serving you, and just simply being able to take a breath and say no to the old life, the old ways, and smile and move on. Walk on as consciousness in a human body. You are a master. Realize who you are. And use your mind for what it does best. Bringing focus into the present and appreciating what is there. Let the mind be the friend of the heart, because this is rich and will invite more of the good things. be the magician in your positive bubble of love. We thank you. Do please share this with your friends if you like. Take your notes and ensure that you look at it a couple of times per week. Just sit, take the paper in your hands and breathe, just to connect again with this experience. It will help you remember. You do not need to read it, you just need to sit, breathe and connect. Much love to you.